Hello and welcome to another video where it looks like I'm in a bloody monsoon, and today I'm travelling to Hull. Remember that video that never came out, the second video on my channel? Well, I'm redoing it, however in the winter. So off in a rainy England this morning during Storm Jorge. I'm going to Hull. Cheerio.
Into the great unknown. Let's escape. Let's escape. Let's escape. Close through the night, I won't let go until the sunrise. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Wave goodbye to your city life and say hello to the desert sky. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape. Let's escape. Let's escape. On my own, but I don't know why you hit the road, but you don't realize I won't look back when you're around. I won't think twice when you're gone. Don't hesitate to call me back, 'cause I won't be there. I won't look back when you're around. I won't think twice when you're gone. Don't hesitate to call me back, 'cause I won't be there. I won't look back. I don't know why she told me it's not your fault, but you don't realize that I never want to watch the truth in your eyes. There's a light that makes me blush. I won't look back when you're around. won't think twice when you're gone. Don't hesitate, call me back, 'cause I won't be there. I won't look back when you're alone. I won't think twice when you're gone. Don't hesitate, call me back, 'cause I won't be there. I won't look back.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds jumping and I hear my name, grasping into a life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah. Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah.
Standing on the edge of a cliff, realize there must be more to life than this. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Just grab my hand from hidden sin. We'll need tonight. I run away.
First leg of the journey, and now we're here in Bridlington. I decided not to get off in Hull, to get off in Bridlington, which is after Hull. Which I'm now going to get a bus to Hull rather than going here with the bus because it'd be longer. That way after, I can start heading to Cleethorpes and Lincoln, yeah. Lincoln. The buses just went past actually, but that's to Bridlington. A 121 by East Yorkshire. So it's quite cold here actually, a bit wet. Wet everywhere to be fair. That's why I sound a bit shaky. Because it's bloody freezing. Just walking over to Bridlington bus station now. Bloody hell. Oh god. See, what I was hoping to do was catch the 99, which is stagecoach to Bridlington. A bit shaky holding this camera, it's that cold. Yeah, I was supposed to catch that 99. However, it's summer only service, and as it's February, well, it doesn't run. So I have to get the 121, the longer version, to Hull, which cost a total of £12.90, which I'm probably actually going to do a time lapse of. So yeah, 2-hour route time lapse. But this is the whole reason I've wanted time lapse. I am walking blind here because I haven't a bloody clue where the bus station is. So I'm just guessing. Just waiting for the lights to cross. Yeah. So, and then at the end of the day I'll get the X46 to York, get the Northern trains back to Manchester, which, funny enough, it's the last day of Northern Rail. So, I didn't realise, but there's something to look at. So, I'll see you later.
Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start looking as a lost control. Sit
wanna draw any attention to all the crazy things that I shouldn't mention. Not really sure, but it feels like my feet are glued to the floor. Don't wanna open up my mouth, cause I'm afraid of what's gonna come out. Life is but a dream. This can't be happening. Wake up, scream. I'm in a twisted reality.
head up high. Now I know I can't take it anymore. 'Cause I'm feeling that I'm lost inside, trying to get over you. Over you, over you. Cover it up, you like to play your own game. Cover it up, don't let them know what you're thinking. I bet you never tell them how it feels. I bet you never even try to be real. Cover it up, you like to play your own game. Cover it up, don't let them know what you're thinking. I bet you never tell them how it feels. I bet you never even try to be real. Okay, I bet you never even try to be. Okay, I bet you never even try to be. Okay, I bet you never even try to be. Okay, I bet you never even try to be. Okay, I bet you never even try to be. Okay, I bet you never even try to be. Okay, I bet you never even try to be. Okay, I bet you never even try to be. Okay, I'm back in it. Never even thought to be. Okay, I'm back in it. You never even thought to be. Okay, I'm back in it. Never even thought to be. Okay, I'm back in it. You never even thought to be. Okay, I'm back in it. 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 Okay, 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 okay. I bet you never even tried to be real. Okay, I'm back in it. Okay, I'm back in it. Okay, I'm back in it. Never even thought to be. Okay, I'm back in it. Okay, I'm back in it. Okay, I'm back in it. You never even thought to be. Okay, I'm back in it. Okay, I'm back in it. Okay, I'm back in it. Never even thought to be. Okay, I'm back in it. Okay, I'm back in it. Okay, I'm back in it. You never even thought Cover it up, you like to play your own game. Cover it up, don't let them know what you're thinking. I bet you never tell them how it feels. I bet you never even try to be real. Cover it up, you like to play your own game. Cover it up, don't let them know what you're thinking. I bet you never tell them how it feels. I bet you never even try to be real.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
I'm going on. When the lights go down, I've seen hell in you, but you don't care, no, you don't care, no. You just rather watch me fall from a quarter mile. I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, 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 oblivion. I'm going in. Fall into oblivion. Fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, 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 oblivion. I'm going in. You can't fall asleep when you're counting stars. Got it together. Your mind can't sleep when you let it serve. Now you wanna see me fall from a quarter mile. I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, 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 oblivion. I'm going in. Fall into oblivion. Fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, 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 oblivion. I'm going in.
We about to turn it up.
Oh my baby, got me staring at you. So I'm crazy. Won't you bend that back for me? We won't stop. Got your feet both locked. You get to fly with me. I can take you down for a ride. I take you around my life. Jaywalking, crosswalking, lip locking with you. I know it, you know it, we make it.
Passengers joining this service at Bradford Interchange. Service goes on Halifax Hampton Bridge, Tobin and Rochdale, Manchester, Victoria. If you're travelling towards top, please note we've got reports of heavy snow in the top of the area. And also on reports that in some places so anything that is illegal, please make it aware so I can have it. And remember your tickets and passes, which you will need to exit the station. Have a good look around as well. Please make sure that you have everything with you whilst you're on the station this evening, and as you continue your journeys. If you see something or someone looks a bit dodgy, please let a member of railway staff know. If you can't find anyone, you can text the British Transport Police. Their number is 61016. In the highly unlikely event that you become involved in an incident, please follow the advice of run, hide and tell. Run away from the danger, find a safe place to hide, and then tell the authorities. If you've got connections to Manchester this evening, I can tell you the departure board is looking very healthy. Please do, however, check the screens on the platforms for the most up-to-date platform information. Remember that your mobile telephone apps do not update quickly enough to account for last-minute platform alterations and other changes. We'd like to thank you for travelling with Northern this evening on the very last day of Arriva Rail North. Hope you've had a pleasant journey with us. Hope the rest of your evening is a good one. In a few moments' time, this will be Manchester Victoria. This service now will terminate here. All change, please. All change. Got dripped on when the roof of the train started leaking, and can also apologise to passengers for the slow running in the Walsden area. This was due to a track defect. Thank you.
That is it. It's the end of the Great Yorkshire outing that I took on today. That's what I've decided to call it. The Great Yorkshire outing. And what better way to end it than in Manchester with the most amazing guard I've ever had on a train. Most friendliest guard I've ever had on a train. And the most funniest guard I've ever had on a train. And it was that train right there. Honestly, comedian all the way through. And what a way to be the last train of the franchise with Arriva to have that level of just amazingness. So there we go. Tomorrow when I'm travelling, no longer be Arriva. And well, be just the government. But honestly, what an absolute legend. I did put some things in which I might upload a separate video for train announcements because he was spot on. Like at the start of it, it was like good news to come into Todmorden because it's snowing. Then we got to Todmorden, it was like seeing better things. And then when we got to Rochdale, sat there for 7 minutes, and he said, "Do enjoy the sights of Industrial North," which was rather funny. And then finally, as we got to Manchester, he did a farewell to Arriva and said, "Thanks for riding this last Northern service as Arriva." We get to Manchester with a minute's silence. And there it is. The Arriva train that will run no longer. So that is it really for the Great Yorkshire outing. Tomorrow, I don't know what I'm doing, where I'm going. Apart from Clitheroe, I'm probably Stoke's in there, or Honley, or Hanley. So they're in the mix for the trip. But tomorrow I'll try to do a 4 AM because the new buses for Stagecoach are out. So I'll give them a go on the 43. That is it. By Northern, by Arriva. And the last train from Leeds, I do believe, because the one after that was cancelled. So the last stopping service from Leeds right there, which I was on. We're here at Manchester now, waiting for a tram to Piccadilly Gardens. It's over. Just like that. 4 wonderful years is over. So yeah. 4 whole years. It's been a great trip. 200 miles plus wrapped up today. Went to Lincolnshire, Yorkshire, South Yorkshire, East Yorkshire, North Yorkshire and West Yorkshire. So I did all the Yorkshires. Now I'm in Lancashire, which is Manchester. It's been an eventful day. Very hot in Hull. Apparently it's been really miserable down here. As soon as I got off that bus in York, cold. got off that York bus and it was freezing. So Northern staff, honestly, hilarious. Honestly, bloody legends. But yeah, so we had hot sun in Hull. Then we got to York and it was bloody freezing. I did a time lapse of the X46 route. However, for some reason, I don't know how to put the iPhone time lapse to do speeds on it. But it did it in 30 seconds and it was a 2-hour route. So I wanted it to be a longer time lapse to fill the video probably. But you'll get on Fastcat and this Scunthorpe bus was about a 7-minute run. So yeah. But yeah, it's over. Arriva. By Arriva right there. Last day. It's over. It's gone. By midnight tonight, it'll be no longer. But I did happen to go to Hull the day Leeds were playing at Hull. Great staff, honestly. Northern. Oh, honestly, you can't beat them. You just can't. It's just one of them. Northern Rail. Amazing. We'll walk into the city because why not? It's the night out. It's the night out tram. So yeah, Northern by Arriva is over. Well, just like that. One of my favourite companies. Go. So yeah, can you do that? I did notice in Sheffield, absolute ton of photographers there in Sheffield. Even as early as I was there at 6, they arrived at Sheffield. So I must have arrived there early as 6 into Sheffield, and it was mobbed. With like photographers. I'm sorry, I was just looking up for things. Mobbed full of photographers at Sheffield. Then Hull was busy as well, full of bus photographers this time. So overall a busy day. That's it, yeah. So end of the day. Hours of travel started at 4 AM. Completing the overall trip by completing the overall trip. Oh, bollocks. Well, I've not completed it yet, so I'll be about 10-ish to complete the trip. But yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna sign off now. I'm gonna sign off now and cheerio. So see you in the next one, which will be tomorrow. Which will be God knows where, God knows when. It is so cold. It's freezing. Why can't it be sunny like Hull? It was hot there. I was honestly sweating. It was that hot in Hull. On Fastcat to Scunthorpe, I was still sweating there. But now I'm here, it's just cold. But yeah, you can't beat a way to end something like that with a guard such as amazing as him. I did put a comment through to Northern to say what a credit he is, because he deserved it. Memorable train ride for all the good reasons. All the good reasons. It was a memorable ride. So now, fighting the Manchester conditions to get to the bus station. But even when the train started leaking, it was like, one of our shiny brand new trains started leaking. So you report it, which I thought was quite funny. But it was saying how they just bring back the paces because apparently I think the Arndale's shut. Crap. Gonna walk through there, it's gonna be warm. Yeah, but apparently these shiny new trains are awful, they keep falling apart. Just want the paces back. Which, if you know me, I'm a fan of. I like the paces. The bus I need is right there. Tram.
It's so cold.
I just feel so accomplished after that. Yeah, like when someone gets that feeling of accomplishment, that's exactly what I feel right now from what just happened. It was friendly, it was to passengers with alcohol, which you're not usually allowed on public transport. It's like, do you want a bottle opener? Gave them one. Sort of guy, great guy, so his credit is due. His credit is definitely due. And there'll be another video, a bonus, with his train announcements. The ones I recorded, which just happen to be not the funniest ones. Oh, it's closed. So it can't walk through the closing. But I'll do a separate video on that one. But here we are. Starting the day at Manchester Piccadilly. Leaving for Sheffield at 4 AM. Getting to Hull by 9, deciding to stay on to Bridlington. Then getting the 121, which I was going to time, that's why I didn't get the front seats. Go figures. But I was walking through Bridlington blind really, because I was just trying to guess from A's about where the station was. So, got it right, first time, which I was happy about. But just as the queue was already building up, so I didn't get the front seats. I was going to hope it would change at Beverley, but they didn't stay until Hull. So I stayed until Hull. I was going to go Cleethorpes, but then I looked at timetable, and that first bus would have got me there about 2ish. So when the bus back would have got me there about 4ish. Which I went over. What the hell? Power flash from that tram, man. Don't think that's safe. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I would have got back quite riskily late to my other bus. So what I did is try to reenact the last time I went to Hull and tried to do the video, but it didn't work. So instead I got off at Barton up in Humber. Got off there in that little tiny station end, which is really nice. Barton up in Humber. Then I looked at the timetable again and realised I could do fast cap. I could go to Scunthorpe. So I did. I went to Scunthorpe. Got a 50-minute layover there, so left Scunthorpe back to Hull. Came back to Hull, which left me an hour or less for the bus to York. So what I did realise is when you're doing something like that, say go Cleethorpes or whatever, is when they get the train to Hull first thing and just stay in Hull, get the first bus out, then you got the day ahead of you. Because today it just went fast as hell. I really had time for like a couple buses, 2 stage coach routes, and 2 East Yorkshire routes, which were the main cause of me being take so long, because both routes are 2 hours long. Well, the York one had to get me to York to get the train to Leeds, to then, you know, get the Leeds to Manchester train. So now, almost at the bus station, so you've been able to with me since. She's been nice. Someone performing this time. There's no one here. There is someone performing, there's nobody here. Yeah, it's a nice, cold, fresh night in Manchester. Quite enjoying myself, actually. For a man of Lancashire who always saying he doesn't exactly like Yorkshire. Well, it was alright. Saw some beautiful spots in Yorkshire, I must admit. So, yeah. But tomorrow, I kind of want to head south. So, I said Clitheroe's a definite, because Pacers. And I just want to go to Clitheroe. Then Stoke, probably. I'm thinking. Then maybe go back to Sheffield, hop on a Nottingham train, and then maybe a Lincoln train. And we'll go from there. Don't end up back in Hull. Hull costs money, because when I'm in Hull I have to get a bus somewhere, and then £9.30 a bus ticket there for a day. And the East Yorkshire one's £12.90. So it's costly. And tomorrow, be Northern by the government, not the Arriva. So yeah, 10 minutes I've got on the clock now of talking here. So it's been a little ramble. I've had a drunkers on the train all day, to be honest. Got on the, these people got on the 9 AM train, 9 AM to Hull. Not that, it was even earlier, it was 7, because I got there at 9. Drinking, football fans, Leeds fans, and then on that trip back there was some drunkards. Guy said it's from Barnsley. Quite offended. I'm a Lancashireman, not a bloody Yorkshireman. Very offensive. That's the number 1 rule of anything. Never call a Lancashireman Yorkshireman. Never call a Yorkshireman a Lancashireman. So slowly approaching now the bus station. Slowly approaching. It's a bit lively in Manchester Piccadilly. So now I'm coming up to Piccadilly Gardens, which was a nice walk actually. But I was happy actually, because one of the things I was looking out for is that there's a TV show on East Yorkshire buses. Trying to look out for some of the drivers on that TV show. Found one in Beverley. But yeah, famous people now. So I went up there, did all that. Tomorrow's plan's just a blind day. It's windy. Tomorrow's plan, a blind day. So, apart from Clitheroe, the rest is more possible, but not definite. Clitheroe's a definite. Even though you've seen tons of Clitheroe on this channel, never seen Nottingham. I've got a working Hull video now. A working one. So yeah. As I'm approaching the bus station now, I probably will wrap up the video because I don't want to do a time lapse. Because I've already done one on these routes. Plus it just ends up like the other one where it's super speed. See, like when I did the 43, was a minute long at least. Did it when I was less than an hour. I did the hour long route. It was already up at 30 seconds for 2 hours long, which is time lapse. So honestly, I was lost on that one. But here at the bus stand now, so cheerio. And I'll see you tomorrow on the next video. Should be travelling the north. Just the north. With outer either, but with northern. So who knows what tomorrow can bring. It's supposed to be a stormy one. Could be a snowy one. Apparently there's warnings for Yorkshire to be a wet one. Actually, saying that, coming to York, I look to the left of me off the bridge. There's a signpost. All you can see is some of it. The rest of it's underwater. I look down the side streets, flooded completely. Didn't even have a clue it was flooded that bad in York, but it was. So better beginnings tomorrow, because it was rainy. Hopefully it's sunny again, and that can be a bit toasty rather than freezing. So now I'm just rambling on for 15 minutes. It's been longer than that because we're doing the northern talk in the train station. So I've dragged on the video now for about 20 minutes. So now I'm gonna go. Okay? Ta-ra. Goodbye. Farewell. See you again next time. Now I'm just dragging on even more. Because why not? Because I can. And there is no bus here yet. So yeah. Maybe this is my bus. Looks like my bus. It's turning into my bus stop. Is it my bus? Is it? No, there's someone on it. It's not my bus. Not the bus. But to be fair, I do think the train announcement video will do well. Because it's that sort of thing that does an eyes off. He's done one. He's off on me. Not gonna let me on. Not my bus. I don't think so. So he's snacking on some bread. No. I do give my recommendations to Hull. Not Scunthorpe. Not really much there, apart from a nice bus ride across the Humber Bridge. I do recommend Barton Upper Humber. It's very nice, very quaint. What else? I don't recommend York at the moment. It's a bit wet. However, I do recommend Northern Rail. They aren't a bit wet. They're very good. Now I've dragged this on even longer. How long can I drag this on for? Oh, there's a bus here. Is this my bus? Where is my bus? Is that my bus? Or is that bus behind it? Who knows? Find out later. It's not my bus. Still not my bus. Don't know where it is. Is it the one behind it? Find out. Pleasant surprise. Was my bus. Anyway, well, goodbye. Found my bus. And that's the end of Saturday, the 29th of February 2020, which was a great 300 odd mile trip, I'd gonna guess, actually, to be fair. Going from, I'm gonna say it's the west to the east. So I'm gonna sign off now because the bus is about to depart and I'll be distracted, so bye.